This is Pete. Like many busy professionals, Pete works hard to provide for his family. With a busy career and a busy family life with Judy and the kids, Pete doesn't have the time or desire to manage his portfolio himself, so he finds a financial advisor. At first, it seemed like everything was going well, but within a few months, Pete would wake up in a cold sweat. Something just didn't feel right. With accounts spread everywhere, it's difficult to tell whether or not his investments are doing well. Pete feels nervous about the market and the current economy, but his advisor only calls to push investments. Now, Pete is struggling with a bad case of if-onlys. If only he felt more confident about his portfolio. If only he had a relationship where he felt valued and could trust his financial advisor. If only there was a better way to manage his wealth. If only he could go back. Well, Pete, we haven't discovered the secret to time travel yet, but there is another solution. Armstrong Wealth. So let's start over. This is Pete. Pete works hard for his successful career and wants to ensure he and his wife Judy can eventually make work optional. He doesn't have the time or desire to manage his portfolio himself, so Pete and Judy set up a discovery meeting with the financial professionals at Armstrong Wealth. Immediately, Pete and Judy felt welcomed by the Armstrong Wealth team. They explained the WealthFoundation process for helping them pursue their financial goals. Pete and Judy liked the 5 pillars of this approach. They could see that Armstrong Wealth understood the total picture and not just investments. Judy especially felt more at ease after hearing about the Wealth Protect system and its design to potentially reduce the risk that comes with an investment portfolio. Finally, something better than buy and hope. Pete also felt reassured by knowing that Armstrong Wealth is an objective, independent team. You see, Pete doesn't want to be pressured into making investments for the benefit of a brokerage firm. Armstrong Wealth services typically are offered on a fee basis instead of the commissions some financial advisors would charge. For Judy, receiving exceptional personal attention is very important. When she and Pete were given their very own 3-person wealth team, Judy found herself feeling like a valued client. Even more important to Pete is communication. And Pete was impressed with Armstrong Wealth's commitment to regular emails, calls, and reviews. And he knows that if he asks questions, he will get real answers. Now, Pete and Judy can look forward to retiring on their terms, knowing their finances are in the well-qualified hands of Armstrong Wealth. Instead of if-onlys, they only have possibilities. Securities, advisory services, and financial planning offered through LPL Financial. A registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC. Armstrong Wealth, dedicated to growing and protecting your wealth.